Good morning. There we go. I couldn't get my camera to switch today. Good morning. I hope you're having a wonderful morning so far and you're off to a good start. I know several of you are getting ready for work or some of you are at your desk already. And just wanted to give you a little nugget of information for today. We're in a series on list building, the 10 Commandments of List Building, and we are on day 3. And we're going to be talking about how to keep your customers and how to keep them happy. And anyways, I'm excited that you've joined us today. We're going to jump right in. Whoops, now my computer went off. Oh, shoot. Well, we're just going to have to go by memory today. These are all things that I know like the back of my hand here. So, oh, here we go. Today we're going to focus on keeping our existing clients happy and talking about the cost of customer retention versus customer acquisition versus the customer retention. And the cost of acquiring a new customer compared to keeping an existing one. Inc. magazine says there's no definitive answer to this question, but most sources say the answer is that it costs between 4 and 10 times to acquire a new customer than it is to keep an existing one. Some sources say that the cost of acquiring a new customer is over 30 times that of keeping an existing one. I am so thankful that you've joined me today and don't want to waste another minute of your time. So we're going to jump right into kind of what we do. We've been talking about list building. The number one thing, the first commandment was that you've got to provide a stellar customer service experience each and every time your customer walks in the door. We talked about that a little bit. The commandment number 2 was that you have to train your staff and that it is a non-negotiable standard for them to ask for client information. This is something that they've got to be trained to do and that they've got to do on a daily basis. And so it's not an option to ask for their customer information. And today we're going to talk about number 3, and that's keeping our existing customers happy. And one way that we do this that contributes to our list building of our VIP client list is that we also collect our clients' physical address and all of their information. And of course, they only have to do this the first time they're in the store. So we're not asking them each and every time for all of their information. We already have it in our computer. So, and why do we do this? Well, our number one reason is that we send handwritten thank you notes to anyone in our store that has been in and spent over $50. And of course, you can set your own parameters for this, but for us, that just kind of works. And our goal IAT is always $50. And so that is just something that we do. The way that we do this, because of course you have to have a system or this is not going to happen. When we get there in the morning, the girls run a report from the day before of who has, just what the purchases were. And we start with $50 or more purchases. And if they have time or if they know something about someone else on the list that maybe needs a little note of encouragement, of course they're welcome to send a note to those people as well. But it is our standard that we send a handwritten thank you card to everyone that has spent $50 or more. We do have a template for anyone that would be new on our staff. However, I feel like it's important for them to write in their own words. And so they have the freedom to do that. And but I think you do have to have some training going on and teach them how to do it at the beginning. We get our thank you cards from a great gal, Patty at Miss P Designs. And if you need her information, I can give that to you if you want to send me an email. Today, your action item for today is just build that list. And one way you can do that is through thank you notes. and it is easy to do. And I would really encourage you to at least get 5 written today, and then get 5 written tomorrow, and get 5 written the next day. These are all things that you can just do to invest in your customers. Just call that rinse and repeat. I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you so much. I am off to the Kansas State Fair, and finishing up. We open there tomorrow, and so but I wanted to get this done before I left. Thank you again. Have a great day today. Get some thank you notes written and continue that list building strategy as we work through the 10 commandments of VIP list building. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.